Hey there, students. How in the world are you doing? I hope that you're doing good and are excited for the AP history test that you're planning to take here coming up soon. This video is designed for students who had me back in the ninth grade year and are now in another AP history class like APUSH or AP Euro, and just want a little refresher on what we learned about how to do the different types of AP writings. This video is not going to be comprehensive because there's other really good videos out there about the different AP writing tasks. For example, Steve Heimler's channel has a lot of great DBQ, LAQ, and SAQ advice videos, and I recommend those to you. But in this video, I just want to help to reactivate the knowledge that you gained in my class about how to write strategically and effectively for an AP history assignment. Okay? So let's start out with the SAQ. SAQ points are very valuable. They're not to be looked past, but there are a couple of things that students often do to miss earning SAQ points. So I have graded the SAQ for College Board a number of times, so I can tell you in general, these are the things that it takes to earn an SAQ point. All right, so number one for an SAQ, you've got to just do what the thing says. So answer the question, okay? Oftentimes it'll say identify and or explain. Identify and explain is just a classic SAQ format. And to identify and explain, for example, a cause of World War I, you need to ace it, okay? I did not invent this. You need to answer the question. One cause of World War I was the growth of militarism amongst Western European states in the late 1800s and early 1900s, period. I've answered the question, okay? This C part is really important. Maybe let's be unique and let's call it age, okay? Let's call it age. For age, you're going to give an example, okay? For example, the German military doubled the size of its navy between the late 1800s and 1914. And then finally, explain how your example, helps answer the question. The British responded with similar naval buildup, and as a result, in the summer of 1914, both of these powers had navies of a size hitherto unknown in world history. And when you use the word hitherto, you're guaranteed to delight your AP reader. That is a fact. All right, so in other words, when we encounter an SAQ, we are going to age the answer. Yep, I thought long and hard about that acronym, and that's why I'm bringing it up to you. And you're going to do that for every single part of the SAQ. Obviously, you also want to label your parts, part A, part B. This marker is not really doing it, is it? Don't worry, I made it. And the labeling is just what we call psychological warfare in my class. We are trying to woo the AP reader to our side, woo them into being extra friendly with the points, all right? I'll say the number one problem that people have with SAQ, besides not reading the prompt correctly, is not being specific. You want your example to be specific, okay? In general, proper nouns are your friend, all right? So when I, in my example, talked about the German Navy and the British Navy, those are proper nouns. I'm talking about specific branches of these specific militaries that were building up in the decades leading up to the World War, okay? Specificity is the number one friend of an AP history student. The more specific that you can be in your answers, the easier it's going to be for you to woo your reader and to, genuinely earn points, all right? Then obviously you got to explain. You don't just want to name drop it. You want to explain how your specific examples illustrate your point. All right, that in a nutshell is SAQ. Next, I want to look at LAQ.